Alright guys, welcome back to the gym. Today we are going to do floor pommel horse and rings, second half. And we're also going to do our Thursday strength. But I got to be done at 1:30, so if you take a look at the chats, I sent you what the Thursday strength is. Alright, so let's start with Conrad. And I'll talk everybody through today. Keep it easy. Walking with wrist rolls. Hola, Iñaki. Single finger pull down stretch. Next finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. Switch hands. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. Pinky up stretch. Pinky up stretch other hand. Palm up, pull down, stretch. Switch hands. One arm on top of the other. Switch arms. Left arm circle forward. And backward. Right arm circle forward. And backward. Double arm circles forward. Double arm circles backward. Start logo high. One hand on top of the other, lower back, pull your elbows back. Elbows bent above your head, thumbs back, arms down, arms up, arms down, arms up, arms down, arms up, arms down, arms up, on your toes with your knees bent and straighten. On your toes with your knees bent and heels. On your toes with your knees bent and straighten. On your toes with your knees bent and heels. Bent and straighten. Bent and heels. Bent and straighten. Bent and heels. Hands on your waist, feet face in. Feet face out. Feet face in. Feet face out. Slow kick walks with your feet flexed. Sideways kicks. Kick down to your knee. Lat stretches with your arm above your head, pull down. And open up and stretch. Other side hollow. And open up and stretch. Elbows. Hips. Knees. Bend your knees, straighten them. Spider-Man left. Switch. And switch. Switch one more time. In the middle. In the middle on your belly. Hips forward and push back. Forward and push back. One more time, forward and push back. Straighten one leg, half split. Straighten the other leg. Switch legs one more time. Another leg. On your hands and knees, face your fingers forward. 2 circles left. 2 circles right. Face your fingers towards each other, 2 circles left. 2 circles right. Fingers away from each other. Fingers face you. Flip over, push gentle. Ten wrist push-ups. Flip over, 10 palm push-ups. Hands a little wider, face your fingers forward. Lift your fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers face sideways. Lift them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers face backward. Lift them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your toes. Open up your belly, stretch your quads. One more time, stretch your toes. And stretch your quads. Dave Tilley stretch. Other leg Dave Tilley stretch. Isaac, we're coming to you. Let's go. Pike stretches. Thank you, Kennedy. Separate your feet a little bit, left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Separate your feet a bit more, left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Feet 90 degrees, left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Elbows in the middle. Separate your feet a bit more. All the way as wide as you can, left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Elbows in the middle, knees at the ceiling. Stretch your shoulders. Push up to a bridge. Stretch your shoulders. Push up to bridge. One more time, shoulders. And bridges. Isaac, future star flexibility routine. Kick while lifting your arms forward, go to a Swedish fall, point your leg at the sky, push up shape, right leg swings through, and hold your split. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Face the middle split, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your feet, arms parallel, hold your pancake. 1 1000, 2 1000. Knees at the ceiling, 3 1000. Slide all the way over on your belly. Push up shape, left leg split, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000. 3 1000. Right leg swings forward, sit on your bum, push up to a bridge, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide all the way down, arms up and around. Stretch your shoulders, look at the ceiling, point your toes, Isaac. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your hands past your feet, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Jack, you're up. Kick. Kick while lifting those arms forward. Swedish fall, leg at the ceiling, push up shape, right leg split, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your leg forward, slide to a middle split, hold. Arms horizontal. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Hands in the middle, feet close together, arms parallel, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. On your belly, up and over, push up shape, left leg split, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your right leg around, sit down, push up to a bridge, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide all the way down, arms up and around, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your hands on the ground, reach past your feet, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Sit up nice and tall. Aiden, you're up. Kick while lifting your arms forward. Go to a Swedish fall, point your foot at the ceiling, push up shape, right leg swings around, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000. Nicely done. 3 1000. Face the middle, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Sit, feet close together, arms parallel, pancake, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Up and over. Go to a push up shape, left leg split, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Right leg swings forward, sit down, push up to a bridge, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide all the way down, hands up and around, stretch your shoulders, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Slide your hands across the ground, all the way past your feet, hold. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Sit up nice and tall. All right, let's do fake handstands, Aiden. Same thing, 40 seconds. Ready, set, go. Wide fingers, looking right between your hands. Push through the ground and hunching your shoulders as tall as you can. I want your shoulders a little bit more forward, Aiden. Right over the middle of your hands, that's good. 20 seconds to go. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lay on your back, hollow rocks. Ten seconds to go. Aiden, great shapes, good toe point. Good stuff, man. 3, 2, 1. Fake handstand. Legs straight. Spread your fingers. Shoulders over your hands. Push through the ground and hunch. Look right between your hands. More hunch in your chest if you can. Shoulders down, shoulders up, shoulders down, shoulders up, shoulders down, shoulders up, fingers push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stretch rocks. Try to keep your toes together for the whole 30 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Fake handstand. Legs straight, toes pointed. Separate those fingers. Shoulders right over the middle of your hands. Push, hunch. Look right between your hands. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, shoulders up. Fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hollow rocks. 30 seconds. Five seconds. Okay, Aiden, let's do your shoulders. Let's do 10 today. Shoulders, hands, hands, 1. Shoulders, hands, hands, 2. Shoulders, hands, hands, 3. Shoulders, hands, hands, 4. Shoulders, hands, hands, 5. Shoulders, hands, hands, 6. Shoulders, hands, hands, 7. Shoulders, hands, hands, 8. Shoulders, hands, hands, 9. Shoulders, hands, hands, 10. Quickly now. Shoulders, hands, hands, 1. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 circles forward. Come on, Isaac. 10 circles backward. Elbows above your head and bent. Straighten. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Mariposas. 10 of them. Hands below your waist. Shoulders, hands, hands, 1. Shoulders, hands, hands, 2. Shoulders, hands, hands, 3. Shoulders, hands, hands, 4. Shoulders, hands, hands, 5. Shoulders, hands, hands, 6. Shoulders, hands, hands, 7. Shoulders, hands, hands, 8. Shoulders, hands, hands, 9. Shoulders, hands, hands, 10. Quickly now, Aiden. Shoulders, hands, hands, 1. and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up there, 10 circles forward. And backward. Elbows above your head, straighten and bend. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mariposas. Hands in a high V. Shoulders, hands, hands, 1. Shoulders, hands, hands, 2. Shoulders, hands, hands, 3. Shoulders, hands, hands, 4. Shoulders, hands, hands, 5. Shoulders, hands, hands, 6. Shoulders, hands, hands, 7. Shoulders, hands, hands, 8. Shoulders, hands, hands, 9. Shoulders, hands, hands, 10. And quickly, shoulders, hands, hands, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 circles forward, 10 circles backward, elbows above your head, straighten and bend. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. 10 mariposas. Nicely done, guys. All right, let's go right to our first event, which is going to be rings. Kennedy, I already have the beam stuff up for you, 6 through 10. Start 6, go all the way to 12, rather. All right, for Kennedy, the stuff is releve holds, 30 seconds each side. Make sure you got wicked high heels, and worry about your posture with your arm presentation. No wobbling, and keep your legs super tight together. Make a nice, good, solid frame so that you're not letting your body wobble. And make sure that your ankles aren't wobbling back and forth and kind of curving to the side. Level 6s, lay on your back and pull bungee towards your legs. Really, what I want you to do is back extensions. So no. I want you to do bungee pull downs, pretty much. Right, lay on your back. I want you to pull the bungee down so you can put the bungee around like the mushroom, like Isaac is gonna do. Isaac, I want you to lay so that your head is facing the mushroom though. And then I want you to pull down just like that. Yep, exactly like that, just like that. Now, if you don't have a bungee, you can put your feet on the wall and your shoulders on the ground and lift books so that you're using gravity against, all right? So, Iñaki, esta exercise, por favor. All right, level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. You guys can do this strength, all right? Or, Aiden, you can work cross strength on the rings that you have. Or you could do Paperman routines, is fine. Alright, and Yaki looks like he's good. I want you to pull those bungees down. If you don't have those resources, you're going to put your shoulders on the ground and your hands and your feet up on the wall, nice and tall like Isaac usually does. And you're going to lift books off of the ground. All right, use gravity to keep the books down, and that will create the same strength. Okay, Blake, if you don't have bungees, I want you to go and put your shoulders on the wall or on the door. I mean, put your shoulders on the ground and your feet on the door. All right, shoulders on the ground, feet way up high on the door, and you're going to take like books or some other weight, and you're going to pull them towards your waist. How can I make a Paperman? Don't worry about making a Paperman routine right now. What I want you to do is just close your eyes and go through your routines. Stand up and use your body as the paper man. All right, use your body as the paper man. Or if you don't have the resources, what I want you to do is do exactly what Isaac is doing. All right? And I'll show you how to make a paper man later. Conrad, Aiden, make sure if you guys are putting together a routine, you cannot have more than 3 strength skills in a row. You have to separate the strength skill with a B value swing skill. All right, and another thing that you could do, Conrad, is if you got a piece of paper and you started to write your routines down, that would be good. And maybe on one Saturday, we can read the routines and I can make sure that those routines are written effectively. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that you guys can do instead of doing paperman routines. All right. Muchas gracias. Y tú tienes una Celtics. Celtics, Boston Celtics shirt. Amigo, está bien. Sí, está el ciudad de mí. ¿Ya? Me gusta los Celtics, amigo. Me gusta. Muy bien. All right, Kennedy, you're pretty good. It seems like you're working on your releve holds. Hamdan, I want you to lay on the ground on your belly. All right, lay on the ground on your belly, and you can go onto the carpet. You can go onto the carpet. Go onto the carpet so that your brother can use the black. There you go. That's fine. Roll quicker, Hamdan. Roll quicker. That's fine. You can just stay there. Hamdan. Yep. And now I want you to put your palms on the ground, and I want you to push into the ground for 10 seconds, as hard as you can. Push, 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 10 seconds, and put your feet together. Put your feet together, and keep your heels tight, Hamdan. Put your feet together, little man. Yep, heels together, toes together, and push into the ground. Here you go, guys. About 1 minute to go. Good job, Iñaki. That's it. Make sure that you're not letting those heels curve, okay, Kennedy? Nice and tall, but make sure that your ankles are in control. As tall as you can get onto those high heels. That looks pretty good. Squeeze those legs together nice and tight. Good job, Isaac. About 30 seconds to go, everybody. And good arm presentation, Kennedy. Even though it looks good, nice and tall, right? Think about your posture with your head and tall and your neck nice and tall and your shoulders down. And make sure you're squeezing those hips in and squeeze your stomach tight. All right, everybody, let's move on. Good job. The next exercise is going to be up in a second. It is here. So the level 6s are going to work on inlocate and dislocate stretches over your head. If you have that bungee, Isaac, you can stand up and stretch your shoulders over your head with the bungee. If you don't have bungees, you can use a belt. All right. The level 7s are going handstand holds. Same thing with the 8s, 9s, and 10s. If you can do it on rockers, that's good. Iñaki, amigo, mira por favor. Yeah. Okay, up and over. Isaac, I appreciate all your help with Iñaki for sure. All right, Kennedy, there you go. You're going to go handstand hold and finish in a lunge. You try to go as tall as you can, and I would consider making sure that... Hey, nice, dude. Good. You know, when you're on beam, I believe your hands and your fingers are going to face sideways, so you're holding onto the beam, so try to replicate that hand placement and keep those hands as close as you can, I guess. That's it, Kennedy. Good job. Right, try to push a little bit taller if you can, and right there on the way down, you break your shoulder angle. Try to keep your arms covering your ears all the way from here all the way down. That's it. That's it. Hamdan, you're going kick handstands against the wall. All right, kick handstands against the wall. That's it, Conrad. I like the fact that you have your rings turned out. That's good. Good job, Conrad. Keep working. About 2 minutes to go. Good work, everybody. Abdul Rahim, you're working on handstand holds on parallettes if you can. Abdul Rahim, you should have your dad make you some rockers. They're really easy to make. I told you guys I would get you a picture, but I forgot to do that. Good job, Jack. Like Chris Gotti says, one of the things that helps me on rings is to not overcommit with my arms above my head. I always have a slight, teeny shoulder angle. And that might make it so that's better, Jack. A slight, teeny shoulder angle will make it so that you at least don't fall over. There's two different ways that you can fall, Jack. You can fall over, or you can fall back the way you came. And if you don't fall over because you have a slight shoulder angle, then really what you've done is you've eliminated half of the error. Right? If there's two ways to fall and you eliminate one way to fall, that makes it so that there's less potential for error. So always have a teeny, teeny bit of a shoulder angle. And push and hunch. That's it, Jack. I like that shape better. Okay, Jack, good job. Abdurrahim, make sure that you're the one who's getting the workout. So take those parallettes away from your brother and have him do the handstands against the wall on the floor. All right? Make sure that you're the one getting the good workout. And he can learn from you. You can share if you want, but I really care that you develop your gymnastics. Right? And Hamdan is just learning right now, so he doesn't need parallettes or anything right now. Even though you're a kind big brother. Kennedy, good work. All right, good job, Hamdan. I want you to try to hold that handstand up there for a long time, Hamdan. If you can hold it for 10 seconds each handstand, okay? Kick hard enough so that you balance. Kick hard enough so that you balance against the wall, Hamdan. Okay, the next exercise is up. The level 6s are working on your foam roller. And I want you to just foam roll your lats underneath your arms, underneath your shoulders. Level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. You guys are going to lay down on your belly on the ground, and you're going to push your hands into the ground as hard as you can possibly push. That's pretty much how I got a Maltese. All right, Conrad, just lay on your belly, put your hands by your side, put your palms on the ground, and push as hard as you can do it. I would suggest also, not only as you push, I want you to try to keep your heels kind of stretching off the ground. You don't even need necessarily couch cushions. I just sat there all day and just pushed and pushed and pushed into the ground as hard as I can. All right? Iñaki, yo quiero tu uso una foam roller, amigo. Ya, en estirar tus lats, los músculos. All right? Perfecto, okay? Isaac, perfect. This is exactly what I want you to do. Now remember, Isaac, when you roll and you use the foam roller, you don't necessarily have to roll the foam roller. You can roll your body instead. So you can kind of like roll so that your belly is facing the sky, and then roll so that your belly is facing the ground. And I think that's also a good way to do it as well. Make sure you do your left side and your right side. All right, Abdurrahim, you're working on your belly. You're laying on your belly just like Conrad is doing. And you're going to try to get your body off of the ground. Just push as hard as you can into the ground, Conrad. I must have done these for hours when I was in college, and eventually I got a Maltese. So if you want, you can do it on the cushions, because the cushions can like squish underneath you, so you have something to kind of push against or whatever, but I don't think you necessarily need to do that. You just need to spend a lot of time pushing. I also would suggest holding on to something if you can, like if you have a ring or a weight, only because when you're on rings, you're going to be holding on to something in your hands that's about, the width of your grip. And you'll also increase your grip strength if you hold on to something as well. Kennedy. What is Hamdan doing? Hamdan is doing tucked planches with his feet on the wall. Tucked planches. Okay, keep stretching those lats, Isaac. Yeah, I think that, Conrad, that's a good idea, but what I would do is I would flip them over. Because as you push down now like this, right? Yeah, like that. I don't want you to hurt your elbows as you push down, so I'd rather your elbows into the ground, but I want you holding on to something to replicate the fact that you're holding on to the rings. Right? So, Jack, if you can watch what Conrad's doing here, where he's still holding on to something, if you can't do that, I get you. Or if you want to use your rings, Jack, that's a good idea. But I don't want your arms to be behind your back. I don't think it's going to be great for your elbows. So if you can put a mat down so that your body is at the same height as those rings. Yeah, I just don't want it to be bad for your elbows, Jack. Right? So if you can get your body to be at ring height, that's a good idea. Or else just use the ground. The ground is fine. I just did it against the ground. Next time, if you have like a 3-pound weight, Jack, or if you have like dumbbells, you can take all of the weights off and just use the round part of the dumbbell, or even like grab onto like a tennis ball in each hand. So your hands aren't straight, you know what I mean? Just grab something with your hands, and that will replicate a good shape. Aiden, good job here. And just push down as hard as you can, guys. Try to get your body off the ground. Yeah, Jack, that'll do for now. You want to try to find something that's going to be about the same width as your rings, right? So the parallettes usually work. That's it, Jack, and just push down as hard as you can. Man, I must have done those for hours. Hours. Yeah, you can clench your fists, yeah, but remember, clenching your fists is going to be a little bit thinner than grabbing onto the rings. Right, so you really want to replicate something that's about the same diameter as a ring. Yeah, I mean, even that's fine. Just, I don't think that you want your hands flat. You want to try to replicate the shape of rings as much as you can. So, I think that'll work just fine. The next exercise is up anyway. So what you guys are going to be doing is working on your handstand shapes. So I want you to do like handstand with your against the wall, pushing and hunching against the wall with a slight shoulder angle. You can also do that in a support shape. You can do that with your feet on a bouncy ball. You can do that with your feet on the windowsill or on the wall. You could do that with your feet on a couch cushion. All right, you can do it in a piked handstand. You can do it with your feet on the mushroom is fine. All right, the level 6s, if you can do it on something like a rocker, you're going to do handstand holds on the rocker. But if you can't do it on the rocker, then I just want you to do regular kick handstand holds, or if like Isaac's Pops is taking the top of his mushroom off, right? And Isaac is going to do just kick handstands on the top of a mushroom. And Isaac, I like how your hands are on the sides there. So it's almost like parallettes. That's pretty good. Push towards the sky, and hold handstands on a rocker. Conrad, if you want, you can put, yeah, that's fine. You're just going to do support shape and scapular raises up and down. I just really want you to work on what Chris Gatti's talking about in terms of our handstand production. You can go with your, however you're going to do it. You can just hold them there. You can go shoulders up and down. You can do a combination of them. You can do kick handstands and think about your pushing and hunch shapes is fine. Muy bien, Iñaki. What is, I think that, Kennedy, you're working on split leap to arabesque, I think. I don't know. You just show me and then I'll be able to figure out which one you're working. I think it's number 8 right now. I could be wrong. All right, nice. Leap and a jump of your choice. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what you look like here. I think I would do everything just on the floor, no? It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. That's it. I mean, when you do the second jump, I think that you, like the wolf jump, like think about where your hands are going to be, either forward or pressed back. But that time they were forward. Do you want them forward or do you want them to the side? Your decision. Just make sure you're aware of it. Yeah, same thing on the split leap. Sometimes when you do your split leap, your hands are like halfway in between forward and sideways. Blake. I don't have anything to use for level 6. Blake, you have a ground. Just do them on the ground. Take one of those pillows, take 2 pillows, put them on the ground and go kick handstands on the pillows. Take your parallettes. I see your parallettes are in the back underneath the stairs. Take 2 pillows out, put 1 parallette on each pillow, and do your handstands on parallettes that are on the pillow. Use 1 pillow. Put the pillow on the ground. Take the parallettes, put them on top of the pillow, and do kick handstands while you're on the pillow. Wait a second. What are those metal parallettes underneath the stairs? Isn't that a parallette there? That silver thing? Yeah, isn't that a parallette? No, I could be wrong. No, okay. Just do kick handstands on the parallettes. Right? Or just use the ground. Or do kick handstands on the pillows. Right? Put 1 hand on each pillow and kick handstands on the pillows. That's it. And that'll just give you a little bit of wobble. That's it. And just practice handstands on there. Alright, next exercise is up anyway. The level 6s, you're going to go straddle L-seat hold to press handstand. So Isaac, I want you to go back to that upside down mushroom top, and I want you to practice your straddle L-seat holds. So straddle L-seat, and if you can, press the handstand on there. Blake, you might just have to use your parallettes and just go straddle L-seat, press the handstand on regular parallettes is fine. The level 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, I want you guys to work on straddle planges. Aiden, you can work straddle planges on the rings. Aiden, is your shoulder okay? No problem. Okay, you can work straddle planges up there if you can. Conrad, straddle planges. You can have your mom help spot you on straddle planges if you want. Iñaki, tú está haciendo esta exercise. All right, Isaac, will you show Iñaki a straddle L-seat? Just straddle L-seat. Y una parada de manos. Okay? And Kennedy, I believe Kennedy is now working on routine dance throughs. Okay? Think about good arm presentation, trying to stay on your toes nice and tall when you should. Alright, try not to look at the beam too much. Good job, Isaac. Good work today, man. Conrad, you're working on good straddle planges. Think about those shapes that your coaches are trying to get you to do in the back of your flares. It's the same exact open hip shape. Don't let your body pike there. Open up those hips if you can. All right? And Conrad, you can also try to work them with your feet on like that little brick wall over there. Like just turn, face the opposite way. Put your feet in a straddle on the brick wall and then like lean forward so that your feet are already up. You know what I mean? And then just maybe kick off the wall or just really try to hold that good shape best that you can. Trying to open up those hips. No pikes in your planges. Aiden, straddle L-seat, push to plange. Most likely you're probably going to do a back upright straddle L-seat in your routine. So make sure that you can do that shape as well. And then try to push to your plange. Straddle L-seat, push to plange. Or whatever you're working on. Big boy, you guys are going to go now and do your dips. I want you to do dips in an L seat. I'm pretty sure that you have out. There you go, Conrad. There you go, buddy. You're going to move on to dips in an L seat. The reason I want you to do this is because that front uprise to L seat or your kip to L seat or Hamlet to L seat is a swing to strength requirement group. So I want you to be able to do an L seat and keep your feet up tall as you're pushing straight with your arms. So I'm pretty sure that you have parallettes over there or some parallel bars that you can use. All right, and I want you to do slow dips in an L seat. Okay, Abdurrahim, slow dips in an L seat. Slow dips in an L seat. That's it, Conrad. Yeah. Stay in a good, tight L seat. Don't let your feet drop. And just go slow dip as if you're doing a front uprise to L. Getting credit for that requirement group. or you're doing a kip to L seat. But I just want to make sure that if your arms are bent in the skill, that's not good. I mean, you're still going to get deducted. But if your arms are bent and your feet drop, that's another deduction. So I want you to do it in an L seat though, Conrad. There you go. Keep an L seat and maybe do two dips in an L seat. Make sure the L seat doesn't drop. That's it, man. That's it. Try to get real strong in that shape. Real strong in that stomach. Abdurrahim, have your brother sit on one side, push the other side against the wall so it doesn't slide, and then you do a couple of dips and he does a couple of dips. You do a couple of dips and he does a couple of dips. And have Hamdan sit on the other side. One is going to be pushed against the wall and Hamdan sits on the other. We only got 1 minute and 29 seconds, so you guys got to get moving. Come on, Conrad, let's get going, bruv. Isaac, I want you to do the same thing. You're just working on straddle L seat holds. All right, straddle L seat holds. And Abdurrahim, you're doing L seats and doing a dip in an L seat the best that you can. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Trying to keep those feet as tall as you can. Don't let those feet drop down. All right, now let your brother go. Blake, you're doing straddle L seats on me. All right, straddle L seats. Straddle L seat, hold for 15 seconds. Endo rolls, press handstands are also good, but I want you to be able to do a good straddle L seat. That'll work. That'll work decent. Okay, guys, 30 seconds on this event, and then we'll go to floor. And then I've already given you guys the exercises for the strength later on. Maybe we'll do pommel horse instead. No, because we'll do floor. All right. So we're going to move on. Hamdan, you're going to do handstand fall to bridge. Level 6s are going to do endo rolls. Level 7s are going to do pike handstand holds. And you can do that with your knees bent or your knees straightened. Kennedy, you're going to probably do your pike handstand holds. All right, we're going to move on to floor. We'll get our floor stuff done. And then I think that you guys are going to have to do strength on your own. I sent you the strength in a chat. It's going to be leg strength today. All right, and if you don't feel like necessarily you want to do strength today, you can maybe skip it if you want. But I got to be done in 25 minutes, so we'll finish as much of floor as we can, and maybe we'll get through a little bit of strength. So everybody's going to be doing what Kennedy's working on right now, your handstand holds against the wall in a pike. You can do it with your knees bent or your knees straight. Chris Gotti said to do it with your knees bent so you don't have to worry about having good hamstring flexibility. Make sure as you're doing it, you're pushing through the floor, hunching in your chest, looking right between your hands. And when you get tired and you feel like your body can't keep that shape, then Kennedy, come on down, take a rest. All right, because Chris said the most important thing is to make sure that we continue to get that shape stronger and not other shapes that imply that you're fatigued. All right, so Hamdan, you're doing handstand fall over into bridge. Abdurrahim, if you want to keep doing that with him too, that's a very valuable exercise. Right, so you can do that, or you can do your handstands against the wall with your knees bent. Either way, I still think you're going to benefit. Iñaki, let me see, buddy. Yo quiero mirar. Let me see, buddy. Vamos. Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien, padre. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Que puede ayudarlo a aprender estas habilidades es una bendición. Right? Esta una bendición, amigo. Mi papá nunca estuvo en el gimnasio y rara vez me ayudó. Todo el tiempo mi padre fue trabajando. Right? Una de las mejores, let me see, one of the best things in the world, is una de las mejores cosas del mundo para mí es verlos a ustedes dos trabajar juntos. Yeah? Muchas gracias, amigo. Muchas gracias, padre. Muchas gracias, amigo. All right. Good. Keep working hard, guys. Okay, the next exercise for floor is going to be up in a second. All right, so take a look. Push-ups. All right, the level 6s are working on push-ups. The level 7s, you can do standing back ducks, round-off back ducks, round-up back handspring back ducks, standing back handsprings. Right, it says slow motion forward rolls and slow motion backward rolls, but that's because I didn't think that people could do back ducks and standing back ducks. If you can do standing back duck, work on your stand-up shapes, work on your setting. All right, I have no problem with that. If you can't do that, then go slow motion forward rolls and backward rolls. Make sure you're pointing your toes. Or you could also work on your handstands with your scapular elevation and depression. Okay, good job, Isaac. Want to make sure that you're going all the way down. I think that it's important that you go all the way down. Iñaki, ir hacia abajo y hacia arriba para que todo el músculo se fortalezca y no solo partes del músculo. Okay, all the way down, hacia abajo y hacia arriba. Todo abajo, todo arriba. Sí, sí, muy bien. Toca la barbilla, el pecho o la nariz con el suelo cada vez. All right, Blake, the other day I saw that you were doing a round-off back handspring in there. You could also do that. You could do standing back ducks. That's fine. All right, whatever you think is safe, whatever you want to work on is also fine. But I know that when you were doing your warm-up, the other day, you were going like round up back handspring, round up back handspring, round up back handspring, round up back handspring, round up back handspring. So do your standing back ducks is fine. You know, whatever you have room for, whatever is safe for you to do. But I mean, I don't want to necessarily tell you that you can only work on standing back ducks. If you wanted to work on other things as well, you could certainly do that. That's it. I think that your back handspring goes up a little bit too high. I think as you set up to jump for your back handspring, you want to lean back a little bit. Create a little bit of backwardsness in your back handspring. That's it. You know, when you leave the ground, you want to have your feet in front of you, Blake. Yeah, if your feet are above or right below your knees, it'll force your knees to bend, and your knees will come forward, and then your back handspring will be a little bit loopy, and it won't travel as much. So when your hands are above your head and you're bending your knees, about to go, you want to lean backwards. Lean and then go. Yeah, that was a little bit better. Think that you have to really keep your body as tight as you can. Aiden, nice job. That's certainly getting better. Zachariah, nice to see you, man. I appreciate that you're helping your brother. Abdurrahim, you want to jump as high as you can, man. Up. Right? And you want to extend and stretch your armpits. All right? Stretch your armpits like you're going to do a throw-in from soccer. As tall and as stretched and as tight as you can be. You don't want to arch in your back. You want to tighten up. You want to stretch, not arch. Okay, guys. Good job. Good work. All right, next exercise for floor is up. Everybody's working on handstand push-ups against the wall. Got to get your arms strong, got to get your upper body strong. Make sure you go all the way down and all the way up. All right, handstand push-ups. Iñaki, lo mismo, Iñaki. Asegúrate de bajar y subir. All the way down, all the way up. Okay? Flexiones de manos contra la pared. That's it, Conrad. All the way down and all the way up so your whole muscle has an opportunity to get stronger. Otherwise, your muscle won't get stronger in the whole entire length of the muscle. It'll only get stronger in certain parts of the muscle, and you don't want that. All right, Aiden, I could care less how many you do. I care how strong you get, so make sure you're going all the way down, all the way up. All right? Isaac, if your brother wants to hold you on a set of handstand push-ups, have him do it. All right? Otherwise, get going, bro. You only got 40 seconds. All right? Get a good set of handstand push-ups in. You only have 36 seconds to go, guys. All the way down, all the way up. Good job, Isaac. All right? Commit to getting strong. I could care less how many you do. But I do care, Conrad, I do care, Aiden, that someday you're able to do a peach handstand. Those are the important aspects of what we're working on right now. All right, as far down as you can, as far up as you can. All right, we got 4 seconds to go. The next thing you guys are working on is Paperman routines. All right. Everybody else is working on bridge slide downs. Iñaki, puede deslizarse hacia abajo, por favor. Por favor, mantenga sus piernas juntas y su cuerpo lo más apretado posible mientras está bajando. Good job, good job. Level 6s are working on bridge slide downs. Level 7s, you guys are going to be working on either your pike stretches with leg raises, or if you want to start working on V press throughs, Aiden, you guys can do that for sure. Level 6s are working on bridge slide downs, trying to make sure that your back handsprings and front handsprings are as strong and as tight as you can do. Aiden, we good? Yeah, okay, you're working on Paperman routines or just mental routines or writing your routines down, and maybe on Saturday one time we can go over everybody's routines. Come up with some start values for everybody, or maybe we can enter your routines into Circle Calc, which is a computer program that I have that will automatically tell us if we're missing any requirement groups. It'll give me your start values and things. So either Paperman routines or mental routines or body routines or writing routines down. Making sure that, Conrad, you're thinking about what your corners are going to be, what your corner passes are going to look like, and how you're transitioning from one corner to the next. And do not bounce the springs in the corner as you step to the corner. All right? That's like a big pet peeve of a lot of judges. Step smooth into the corner. Iñaki, muy bien, amigo. So we have one more skill exercise on floor, and then we have a little bit of ankle strength to do. We have to do our arch strength, and you have to do your balances. I'm pretty sure single foot balances on the parallettes. And then after that, I'm going to get going, and you guys are going to do strength on your own, or you can call it a day. But I got a meeting at 2:30 that I got to be at, so I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get there, and I don't want to rush. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds to go. Isaac, you're doing your bridge slide downs. Muy bien, Iñaki. Iñaki, te ves más y más fuerte cada día. La fuerza debe estar contigo. ¿Sí? Iñaki, ¿eres un Jedi o un señor Sith? ¿Una Jedi o Sith? A Jedi? Okay, buddy. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, homie. Alright, the next exercise is up for you guys. You're going to do your compression holds with your feet off the floor. Okay, the level 6s are going to do straddle, press, handstand, hold, and touch one foot, touch the other foot, touch one foot, touch the other foot, touch one foot, touch the other foot. Or you can work on pirouettes on the floor, or you can work on straddle, press, handstands. All right, Isaac, will you show Iñaki what I want him to do, por favor? Iñaki, mira, amigo. Ahí. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good job, Isaac. If you could keep your knees tighter, that would be so much better, right? I'm going to take, yeah, it's way better, dude. Still, I think that when we do flexibility, I want to make sure that you're paying attention to that because I still have 1/10 of deduction in each of your knees here. So make sure that you're working on good flexibility. All right, everybody else, I mean, Aiden, if you wanted to do these pike holds on the rings, that would also be fine. And that would just add like another level of dynamic stability for this exercise. Conrad, if you wanted to do V press throughs on the parallettes, that would be fine. Kennedy, if you wanted to work on your V seats and your manas, that's fine. You can do, it doesn't matter, you can do press handstands against the wall as well. Right? Just make sure if you're going to do press handstands, don't do it directly underneath the television because if you kick the TV and it falls down, that probably wouldn't be great. Right? So find a good spot to do it so that you don't risk breaking your television. Or just V seats is a good idea. All right, let's put Kennedy on spot and see how our V seats are coming. Kennedy. Good V seat, Kennedy, and try to hold that. One more. There you go, dude. Good. Proud of all your hard work, Kennedy. Good little kid. Nice job. All right, Conrad, V press through. Let's see how this is coming. Is Jack still going? Jack's got to be at tea time right now. That's it. Got to get these V press throughs, everybody. Got to get these V press throughs. All right, let's go your single foot balances on the parallettes. Work a little bit of ankle strength, and when you're done with that, we're going to do our arch strength. Iñaki, equilibrio de un solo pie para aumentar la fuerza del tobillo. En una paralet, amigo. Yeah. That's it. Work on your ankle strength, everybody, and then we're going to work on your arch strength when we're done with that. I'm pretty sure. If you don't have parallettes, you can do your alphabets with your feet. That's also good. Or you could do your releve standing. Alphabets with your feet, Kennedy, is so good. When I broke my ankle and I was going through rehab in college, that's all we did is these alphabets for sure. Big. Then you can go slow. You can do cursive. You can do like printing. I don't know, like if you guys even have cursive stuff in. Do you write cursive in England? I have no idea. Do you know what cursive is? Hold on, Conrad. Come to the screen, brother. You guys write cursive, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Print as well, like so you just write in cursive and print, right? Like cursive is the one that everything ties together and it looks like.
Yeah, it's like all linked and it's like sort of slanted.
Yes, bro. And then you have like regular printing is just regular writing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Hey, dude, love you so much, man. You work so hard. I appreciate everything that you do. All right, I appreciate your hard work every day. Same thing with everybody else, man. Okay? You guys are top-notch kids for sure. All right, make sure you work on your ankle strength. Make sure we work on our arch strength. You should do this ankle strength and your arch strengthening all the time. I really wish that you guys would continue to do your foam rolling. Foam rolling every day, especially because you're starting to get bigger and stronger and your muscles are starting to get bigger. Good job, Blake. But again, Blake, like we talked about the other day, it's really fun to watch, but I'm just going to say one thing. It's just going to be form. You know what I mean? If you're doing everything with 5/10 of form deduction, when you lose 5/10, you don't get credit for the skill. So even though you're talented and you're getting better, 5/10 means the skill didn't even happen. You know, so make sure that you're working on having good form as you're doing these things, Blake. And then what'll happen is people will say things like, instead of Blake, keep your form, they'll say, Blake, what great form you have. Right? And I think that those are the kind of comments that you deserve, Blake. You work really hard. So you deserve people to make it good comments instead of comments that are just not really observational. All right, good job. When you're done, I want you guys to work on your arch strength. You're going to go 30 seconds and rest, 30 seconds and rest. Unless you can go for the entire 3 minutes when you're working on those arches. And I'm going to get ready to bounce, okay? Nice job today, guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. Tomorrow, vault P-bars and high bar. And we'll do our Friday strength. And then we have workout on Saturday. Make sure if you have workout later on today, you're eating a lot of carbs and some protein. Make sure that you're making some muscle and have fuel for workout. Make sure that you rest, drink a lot of water, and do the foam rolling exercises from our 6for6 videos. It'll help you make sure that you're not sore or as sore, and if you do your 5-minute cool down, that will also be helpful. So if you're not going to do your strength and conditioning today, that's fine. Make sure that you finish with your 5-minute cool down, and it'll help make sure that tomorrow's workout is more effective. All right, look forward to workout tomorrow. Look forward to working with you guys again, and keep repping that 6for6.